Before we get too into this, one resident of Albert Square is having, I mean, we could say a pretty bad week. And not only did he end up in Phil Mitchell's bad books, no one wants to be there. Now, Reiss and his fiancée Sonia have found themselves sat in a police cell.
Nothing's ever easy in Soapland.
The care home called. Debbie died tonight.
Come on, you've got to propose properly. Sonia, will you marry me?
If the ring fits.
She's not cold in the ground and you've emptied her bank account and you're getting engaged.
This is my mess. I've got to get this outfit.
Well, then do it.
But how?
I ain't the only one that you owe money to.
We got a deal?
He hasn't told you then. Teddy didn't just buy you some time. He's taken on the whole debt himself.
Oh, baby's OK.
I know.
Oh, baby's OK.
We believe Mrs. Colwell was murdered.
Murdered?
We'd like you to come with us.
No. No, you're not taking him.
We're taking you both. Reiss Colwell and Sonia Fowler. I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Deborah Colwell.
Wow.
Give the guy a break, come on.
Jonny Freeman, who plays Corrie's Reiss, is here now.
Last night,
Sonia.
Sonia.
Absolutely. Who's she falling for here? Is it absolutely unbelievable? Do you think she's going to stand by Reiss, or...?
Well, I mean, I think, as far as I know, I think for Reiss, it's very much a love story. So, I mean, I think, you know, as in all great love stories, you stick by the person you're with. So I think Reiss is pretty much open for it. I'm sure he's probably scared she might not, because he's certainly made a few poor choices, shall we say.
I mean, yeah, we definitely could say that. It's sort of starting to close in on him,
Just
though.
a little bit,
Isn't it? Out of money, obviously out of morals. I think that was a long time ago. What's the future looking like for him?
Well, you say out of morals. I mean, I think, as in life, I mean, all the soaps that Jodie will tell you, you know, trying to represent real life, there might be some slightly extreme edges to it, but rather than sort of out of morals or baddies and goodies, I think like anything, I think he's a good person under huge pressure making bad choices, and I think those choices then, you know, build up, and then he makes worse and worse choices trying to cover his tracks. So I'm not sure he's out of morals. I just think he's making a bit of a hash of it.
Sonia's completely innocent, though. That's it's like, do you think that, like, he could see her go down? Do you think he'd be fine with it?
Then we'll know if he's out.
Well, I mean, you'll have to tune in, but you know, to advocate for Reiss, you know, I think in his mind, however you view it, in his mind, I think he's doing it all because he does see a better future, and that future is with Sonia, and I think he wants them to have a life together, he wants to have a baby, he wants to have a family. And perhaps the way he's going about that with the sort of issues he's got going on might not be the best.
I mean, no matter what you think of him, this is a great storyline for you to get your teeth stuck into, isn't it? I mean, you must love it, I suppose, as an actor, when your character takes a bit of a turn.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think for a lot of the time, I mean, you know, it's the nature of the soap, for sure. I mean, in other acting jobs, you have a beginning, a middle and an end. In the soap, you have a beginning, and then you go, OK, here we are.
Yeah.
So you know, I take great delight in making people laugh, so I was a sort of slightly comic character, but much like what I said before, I mean, the writer's right where you go, and then your responsibility, I guess, is to find the integrity of why your character goes there and makes those choices.
But I always think when that script lands on your doorstep, though, you must think, because obviously you know, I watch soap and you see sometimes the story's all about one character and then the others sort of take a back seat for a little while. When the story lands with you, are you like, yes, OK, here we go?
Are you really excited about this story?
Well, to be honest, I always prefer when I read, oh, Reiss bangs his head and then falls over. I prefer that to go, oh, Reiss kills his wife. I mean, you know, it's a bit less work walking into a door frame, but...
I can imagine, I can imagine.
I mean, you've been on Eastenders for a couple of years now. Yeah. Like, how generally are you finding it? You enjoying yourself?
I mean, it's fab. It's an iconic show. I'm related to Dot... Well, I'm not. Reiss is related to Dot Cotton. My first...
That's iconic.
I mean, have you done your family tree? You might be, you never know.
I'm also related to Nick Cotton, but we don't want to... We'll just stick with Dot. We'll stick with Dot.
Okay.
But yeah, my first day's filming, I was on Albert Square with Sonia, Natalie Cassidy, Sonia across the roof of a car, and in the background was the Queen Vic pub. So I mean, it's the first day's work.
I mean, wow. On your first day, what a way to arrive
It's
in
just
Albert
one of
Square.
those things where you feel like you're like, oh my God, I'm in the telly.
I'm in the
You know what I mean?
That's a bit like now. I'm in the telly now.
I remember interviewing Nasty Cassidy on here, and she is so lovely, so lovely. But I was actually really, like, my childhood is like, that's Sonia, you know, like super starstruck.
It's honestly, it's so amazing, so iconic. You've got such a great storyline. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for coming in
Well,
today.
thank you for having me.
Thank you, and thank you, Jodie. I love that.
Ain't not at all, but listen, I just want to say congratulations to everyone nominated for a National Television Award.
Yes.
All the soaps have been shortlisted, and also a special mention to everyone nominated for serial drama performance. That'll be you.
Angela Winter.
Yeah,
Diane
EastEnders, Angela
Parrish.
Winter, Diane Carroll Richards, Coronation Street, David Nielsen, Peter Ash, and Emmerdale's Eden Taylor Draper.
Thank you
Thank you, guys.
so much. I'll see you there at the MTAs. See you there on the night. Wonderful.